someone is mad that they have to be them. Okay? Let me say that again. Someone is mad that they are forced to be themselves, the person they have always been their entire life. They are someone who unfortunately hates themselves, does not love themselves at all, and they want to become someone else. Instead of trying to build off of their own foundation and become a better version of themselves that they can actually love and respect, this person decided they wanted to be you, okay? They wanted to be the viewer. This person went Googling on the internet. They saw something on TikTok, they saw something on YouTube, or someone they know told them it was possible to conjure up someone else's energy and swap destinies with someone, okay? This is what this person was convinced. They may have even convinced themselves, okay? Either way, this person does not love themselves at all, and they don't want to be themselves. They want to be you, okay? What they don't understand is that they are looking at a version of you that was built. They have absolutely no idea what it took for you to become the person that you are now, okay? They have no clue what you have gone through, what you have sacrificed to become this person, what you have gotten rid of. No lessons, no trials, no tribulations. They have no idea what it took to become this person. The person that they see now, that they're so infatuated with, was built. You, the viewer, was created from like ashes. You are a phoenix. This version of you is not who you have always been, all right? So this person sees you in all your glory and is like, ooh, I want that. I want to be them. They don't deserve that face. They don't deserve that body. They don't deserve that life. They don't deserve that spouse. They don't deserve those kids. They don't deserve that house. They don't deserve that car. They don't deserve any of that. I deserve that. So instead of me, this is the person now. This is what they're thinking in their head. Instead of me loving myself, becoming a better version of me, and going after what I want, and me having the house and the car and etc., and just, actually working for those things, I am going to just steal it from this person because I can. This is the mindset of this person, okay? Now, another thing this person does not understand, and this would be a lesson on physics, energy cannot be created or destroyed, okay? This person is like trying to conjure up your energy out of thin air. That is scientifically impossible, okay? Most of us know that. You don't have to be spiritual to know that you cannot conjure up someone else's energy out of thin air. Energy can only be changed from one form to another, okay? You cannot just say, I want to be the chosen one. I want to be the viewer. I want to be the collective. Boom, here it is. Just conjure it up. You cannot do that, okay? Especially not this version of you. They cannot conjure up this version of you because, again, this version of you was changed from one energy to another. You turned dirt into diamonds, okay? You turned from rags to riches, all right? Like, you changed from the person that you used to be. The power that they see, the glory that they see, the person that they see was not created out of thin air. You went through years and years and years of healing yourself to become this person, okay? That is the only way that you become someone like this. You have to either change a thought process, change a way of living, change a feeling, change a lifestyle, change your surroundings. There must be change. You cannot just wake up and become someone like you, all right? This person does not understand that because this person is so infatuated with you to the point where they believe that it's possible for them to become you. And I'm getting this person is going to learn a very, very, very tough lesson on why that's not possible, because the audacity of you to basically send hate towards the collective, This is one of them weirdos, y'all. It's one of them people, I tell y'all, one of those people who's like, I hate you, but I love you. Like, this is one of those type of people. They cannot stand you, but they want to be you. They talk down on you and who you are, but they're taking notes in the background. This is one of those type of people. I don't know if they realize how insane that is. To, like, you don't want to be you? What? You don't want to be yourself? Most people who look in the mirror and they're not happy with what they see make changes and are like, I don't really like this version of me. I'm going to do what I can to become a greater version of this. I'm going to build off of this and I'm going to become greater. Most people are not looking in the mirror and like, I'm about to sit down and try to conjure up another person's energy without doing any work. Like, this is not somebody who wants to heal from anything that they need to heal from. And this person has a lot of things they need to be healing from and focusing on. They don't want to do that. They feel like in their head they are capable of skipping steps and just boom, becoming you. Like, I don't understand this fully. And it took me a couple times to record this. I don't fully understand this energy or this person. I don't even know if this is something that will ever be brought to the light for you. Like, I'm not sure. It could be. This could be exposed to you, but I'm not sure if this is something that's actually going to be exposed to anyone. This is just like a message. I'm picking up on, an energy that I'm seeing that's like in a room trying to conjure up your energy. They could be doing this with one other individual, like a practitioner. Like, this person could have hired a practitioner who lied to them and told them that it was possible to conjure up your energy just to get this person's money. There's been a lot of that going around, so y'all be careful, because whoever this person was, you were scammed, honey. You were bamboozled, you were tricked. And the worst part about it is, yes, this practitioner is going to get their just due. The worst part about it is, when you play with stuff like this, y'all, when you make promises like this to like lower level entities, the devil, whatever you want to call it, when people do things like this, like witchcraft, and I'm not knocking anybody who does this or whatever. Everybody has their different beliefs. It's all about what your purpose is and how you're using your gifts, okay? If you're using it for good, more power to you. But if you're using it for bad, obviously you some BS. you are some BS, and you shouldn't be doing that. That's self-explanatory. But whoever this person was, this practitioner, that's not something good. Like, that's not something of the light to tell someone, yeah, you can swap destinies with this person. You can conjure up their energy and wake up and be them. Like, even if that's something that we could possibly do, that's not something that's of the light. That's not something that you should do, right? Because we should all love ourselves and respect ourselves. And if you feel like there's something about you that you want to change, go change it. Nobody's stopping you, okay? But you cannot be a crappy person your entire life and then decide, well, I'm going to be this person because this person's not a crappy person. This person's like an earth angel. This person is somebody good. And think that all the years and years and years you were a low down individual just poof goes away just because you saw one person decided you wanted to be them, okay? Like, that's not right. So this is somebody who is obviously dabbling in darkness. When you do things like that, you have a debt on your hands. And I hate that this energy is starting to come up a lot of people who are just so desperate and they're just doing things they have no business doing. You have a debt to pay, because when you work with lower level entities, you have to give them something in order to gain something. So there has to be some type of exchange, okay? And if you do not give them what you said you were going to give them, they're going to take something else or take you. Like, that's just what it is, all right? If you scary, you not that deep into spirituality, you don't know about stuff like that, that scares you, don't shoot the messenger. But that's real life. When it comes to God and the divine and light beings, you don't have to give anything, okay? You just have to embody. You just have to decide. You just have to show up. in that light energy. You just have to do the work on yourself. You just have to heal. You just have to move with love. That's it. You don't have to give anything. You don't have to give up your soul. You don't have to give nobody else's soul. You don't have to do none of that extra stuff. And the people who are doing this, like who are dabbling in this dark stuff, that debt is going to be paid, okay? You have a debt on your hands that must be paid. It's time to pay up. That's just how it is. And I worry about the people who do these type of things and they don't know any better, because you not knowing any better about, dabbling in dark stuff, like you tried something you had no business doing, that is not going to save you. And I see people's comments and I think they're very sweet, and I think y'all are very compassionate people who were like, well, if they didn't know what they were doing, then how are they going to get karma? It doesn't work like that, because this is an adult we're talking about. You knew that you were trying to harm someone. Like, you may not have known about the dark, I don't know, y'all. I don't know what to call it. You may not have known about all the practices that go into doing dark things, but you're still an adult. And you have to take accountability for the fact that at the end of the day, your intentions were to harm someone. Your intentions were to, like, conjure up somebody's energy. Like, that was your intentions. That's a bad thing to do, right? Like, we can all agree. It doesn't matter if you didn't know what you were doing. If that was the case, how many adults wish they could say, man, that was a mistake. I shouldn't have to pay for my mistake because I didn't know any better. I'm just, innocent. I didn't know that was going to happen. It was a mistake. Whoops. Yeah, adults wish we could say that. You cannot say that, all right? You get back what you put out in life, period. I don't care how you feel about it. I'm going to keep saying it. I'm going to keep stressing it, because I feel like that's the message. That's the message for this entire year. This is the karma year. This is the year of justice. This is the you reap what you sowed year, okay? This person chose to do this. This is not something you get out of because I didn't know. I didn't know that trying to swap destinies with this person was so bad. I didn't know. I didn't know if I tried to conjure up this person's soul, that was a bad thing. I didn't know if I lit these candles and I sat in this room with this practitioner and all this crazy stuff was happening. Like, I didn't know, God. I didn't know. No, it doesn't matter. I bet you know now, though. I bet you know now that you shouldn't have done something like that. And that's what karma is about. Learn the lesson, because this person, to think like this and have this type of mindset, you will do this to anybody. They could just go do this to somebody else. So an example has to be made. You did this to somebody you shouldn't have done it to. Somebody you don't even like. You don't even love or have any good intentions for this person. Whether you did or not doesn't matter, but you already was sending negativity towards this person anyway. You have to learn your lesson, because if you don't learn your lesson and you don't get karma, you're going to continue to repeat this over and over again, or do something else that's equally as stupid, because that's all this is stupid. All right. I get spirituality is trendy. That's great for a lot of people and a lot of different things, because it's causing people to wake up in a positive way, and it's causing people to find God. There's nothing wrong with that. But in the mix of that, there is a lot of BS, okay? And you don't need to be dabbling in things that you don't know anything about. There's people who know about things like this. They know what to do and what not to do. Let those people have it. Let those people do it. All right? Let them have their stuff. Stop getting in other people's stuff and doing things because TikTok told you if you did this, then this would happen. And then when it doesn't happen and things start hitting the fan, y'all want to run to religion and blame spiritual people and say, oh, it's demonic and it's crazy and y'all don't need to be doing this. You don't need to be doing this. You are the one who should have sat that out and sat down and ate your food and stuck to the rivers and the lakes that you were used to. Okay? You shouldn't have done that. Do not demonize an entire practice or demonize an entire community of people who are all so different and come from so many different walks of life because you set your little goofy self over there and did something you didn't have no business doing, because you're not even telling the whole truth. Tell the whole truth. Tell them everything that you were doing. Tell them all the things that you saw. Tell them all the things that you were dabbling in. Don't just demonize it because you were doing some stuff, okay? I got somebody in my family, an elder, who did the exact same thing, but like not like a destiny, whatever, the conjuring of energy, not like that, but she was dabbling in some things that she didn't have any business dabbling in, and she's been running from it her entire life. There is no, oh, I didn't know any better. She's been running from her entire life. I don't even know everything that she did, and it's not my business. I don't know. I don't want to know. I just know I have seen firsthand what happens when you do things like this and think that you're going to get away with it and think that it's just poof, everything's gone, everything's good. I'm not going to go into detail, but this person did everything they could to escape what they did and still has yet to escape it. All right. So don't ever sit around and wish that you were someone else. Okay? Because God may hear you and put you through everything that person went through. Because you don't know people in real life. You don't know what they have to go through. You don't know what they live with every day. Okay? Never feel like you want to be somebody else. Let people inspire you. Let people motivate you to become better, but do not ever wish for someone else's life, y'all. Okay? We live in an age of the internet. It's not even real, okay? What's real is what you see when you step outside your door. What you see on the internet is not real, and you don't know people's life. So if you are someone who struggles with like self-love, I'm praying that you find it and you understand your own beauty and you build off of that, okay? You don't have to be the person that you are today if you feel like there's changes that need to be made. You just have to be willing to put in the work to become this higher version of yourself, because that's what the rest of us are doing.